good evening, good day, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Hi, how are you? If you are not new here, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. This is a channel where we talk about makeup and skincare, and mostly colorful makeup for the most part. So if you are a fan of those things, or if you want to know more about eczema, which is something that I know a lot about, which I talk a lot about, if you want to hear those things, or a fan of those things, then stick around, subscribe, and click that little notification bell if you would like a notification for when I upload a video. Okay, let's get into this. Today we are doing a eyeshadow palette roulette for the Colourpop Cosmetics Smoke Show, which has now been renamed to Blowing Smoke palette. Now, if you are not familiar with this series on my channel, the palette roulette series on my channel is one where I take a palette that I own and I number off the shades 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Sorry, I forgot my numbers for a second. And I put them in a random number generator and create a look out of these colors that correspond to a number that I normally wouldn't make a look out of. And it's a fun way to use your palettes, and it's a fun way to have fun with stuff and not get bogged down by all these new makeup releases and spending money constantly. So, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then keep watching. The palette that we are going to be using today, like I said, is the Colourpop Smoke Show palette, which has been renamed to Blowing Smoke because of copyright problems, I believe. Anyways, this is the palette. It is a gothy, gray, cool-toned lover's dream. It is a gorgeous palette. These shimmers here are stunning. I like that you have more bluer grays and then more purpley grays up here. So yeah, let me put on some eyeshadow primer and then we will put these numbers into the generator. I am going into my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. This is the only eyeshadow primer I've found so far that works for my weirdly, sometimes oily on some parts and dry on some parts eyes. So if you guys have found other more hydrating eyeshadow primers, like creamier ones that work for this area up there, that are drugstore or are vegan or cruelty-free, because MAC is not cruelty-free, then let me know, because I would love to look at those, and MAC is a way more expensive brand, and I'm lucky I got this for Christmas because I don't think I could buy this on my own dime. Okay, that's on. I am now going to get the random number generator going. I've numbered things 1 through 9, and the first number generated is the number 7, which corresponds to this shade, this matte black. Let's do it. So, first number, writing it down so I don't forget, is let's do it. The second number generated, oh, I got makeup on my finger already. Second number generated is the number 3, which corresponds to this shade, Stone Face. The third number generated is the number 6, which corresponds to this shade Ignite. This might be a very matte heavy look considering there are 3 shimmers and 6 mattes. So a third of our palette is mattes, or is shimmers. Our odds are not very good for getting more than 1 shimmer in this look, or even 1. The fourth number generated is the number 5, and just as I said, we might not even get a shimmer, look what we got. This shimmer, Starstruck, which is the most perfect silver I have ever seen. And the fifth and final number generated is the number 2, which corresponds to another shimmer. This shimmer, Smokin'. Very much looking forward to this look. It's going to be dark. I am going to take my e.l.f. contour brush and go into that bluer light gray right there, which is Stone Face. Not a ton of kickback with this palette, unlike some of the other Colourpop palettes that I own. I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to create a halo eye, so just put that there. It's a very light gray, so it's not going to have a ton of pigmentation when it goes down, but even then you can still kind of see it a little bit. I should probably keep this open and not close it so I can keep dipping back into this. Speaking of which, I am dipping back into this, that same shade. Try to build it up just a little bit. And now going on the other side. You know, I've found that MAC Painterly Paint Pot Eye Primer is really the only one that works for my eczema too. It's the only primer that seems to not irritate my eczema at all. And have you guys found that? For my viewers who have eczema, have you found, if you use makeup, any eye primers that irritate your eczema or help with your eczema? Because that's what I've found. I'm now going to go with my e.l.f. eye crease brush into that shade Ignite right there, which is a more purplier gray. It's not a true matte, it's a matte with a little bit of sparkles in it. I think that's called a sequin, or just a matte with shimmer in it, I don't know. This is going to be a dark look, you guys, but it'll work out in the end. Now on the other side, not a lot of fallout or kickback with this palette, which is nice considering it's so dark. I'm going to blend, blend, blend like my life depends on it. So my family recently got HBO Max, and Friends was on Netflix for a while, and I had gotten to about the 5th season before Friends was taken off of Netflix. And I didn't get to finish it. And it's back on HBO now, but I think it was like a year since I've watched it, Friends. So I totally forget everything that's happened, and I've had to start all over again. So I've been binge watching it lately, which has been nice. It's been fun. Do you guys have a favorite character on Friends? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's try to deepen it up just a little bit with Ignite again, and then I'm just going to use Let's Do It as a liner, like my last Colourpop palette Roulette. I always worry with this palette that I'm going to end up going too intense too quickly, just because of the whole, you know, it's a gray, black, silver palette. So I'm always very worried that when I end up using it, I'm going to go way too intense, and it's going to look like I just slapped black on my eye and called it a day. I don't want it to look like that. Now I'm going into that shade Smokin' with a brush first, and then if it's not blinding enough, I'll go in with a finger afterwards, but I'm going to put it on the sides, not straight in the middle. Yeah, that brush is doing nothing. I'm going in with a finger. There it is. Much better. Now on the other side, do you guys find that your guys' shimmers work better with a finger or with a brush? Let me know what you guys think. I want to know your guys' opinions. I just wiped that finger, so I'm going to use that same finger and go into our super silver shade. Say that 9 times fast. Not even 9 times, say that 5 times fast. Super silver shade. Okay, super silver shade in Starstruck. Just stunning. Would you look at that silver? Ah, beautiful. And I'm going to tap that in the center of my eye. Wow. And I still have enough left over to like do some sort of swatch or something, so I'm just going to do that. Just look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit more of Smoking in there to try and help blend it out. So Smoking is back on my finger. Just gently doing tap motions to blend the edges a bit. Sorry, I had to grab another brush. I realized I totally forgot to bring this with me over to my desk. I'm going to now use my flat eyeliner brush and go into that shade Let's Do It, which is a matte black. Really not a lot of kickback with this palette whatsoever, which is really different from a lot of my other Colourpop palettes. Okay, And now I'm going to create that eyeliner shape that we did last time with our halo eye, where we do eyeliner here and here, but leave this section blank. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I sneezed. Gonna sneeze again. Okay, I got that on this side, and now I'm gonna do it on the other. Just lightly lining it, not connecting anything. Just highlighting this shape that we've created. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of my face now, and then when I come back, we will bring this look down and finish it out. Okay, I am back. Let us finish out this look, taking my eye contour brush, going back into stone face, bringing this under. Then taking my eye crease brush, going into Ignite, just recreating that eye shape. Just right there. Going to blend this out with my blending brush. And then I'm going to take that eyeliner brush and go into that black again. I'm too lazy to pick it up and show you guys. Now on the other side. And then just to bring this whole look together, I'm going to take that bright silver that we had, Starstruck. Now I'm going to put it in this little section right there. Okay, and now I'm going to try and blend away the silver that went too far down. Okay, let me put on some mascara and then I will finish up this video. Okay, here's the final look. That was a lot of fun. I don't use this palette enough because I think when I look at it, I get a little daunted by all of these dark grays. But I really enjoyed this look and I really enjoyed this palette and I should really use it more often. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you all just have a wonderful day. Mwah! See you next time. Bye!